Okay, hello, and I am doing a video of a game that was recommended to me by one of my Facebook group guys who is in the Scharnhorst in Ranked. He said it's a pretty good teamwork, so let's take a look at this video. His name is, let's have a look, his name is SR71 Code A. That's all I know. I don't know his full name, but never mind. But yeah, so he is on Fault Line. Now, I don't really like this map. I find this map quite standoffish. People stay behind the islands and don't really want to get into the middle. If you go into the middle, you're going to be shot at. So I don't feel that this map is particularly very effective as a map in World of Warships. Yeah, let's take a look. What he's doing. He hasn't really done much yet. The Scharnhorst is definitely a good boat to have in Ranked in this season. It's very brawly, and that's what you need. You need to bully other boats out of the cap areas and push boats back. I had a few games in the Colorado, and it just wasn't up there as a good boat to use. Interestingly, in this matchup here, we can see the meta is very BB heavy. There's only one cruiser, and I feel very sorry for those cruisers, and they are both Myokos. I don't know which server this is in. I am having a sneaking suspicion it is going to be in the C server, judging by the guy who recommended me to download it. So let's see how that works out. But there is a Colorado on our allied team versus two Gneisenau's with the Scharnhorsts on each team. So, in theory, the enemy team have the upper hand. They have an Ataksuki and we have a Shiratsuru, which the Akatsuki I'm pretty sure is the gunboat, and the Shiratsuru is the torpedo boat, which can be useful. From my memory, you can get a 16 torp wave within a few seconds if you use the consumable. And here we go, we get a good shot here. And it looks like there were misses, unfortunately. The enemy team managed to bag a cap pretty soon. Their DDs have moved very far forwards. Maybe this is something common in C server. I think it's C server. Again, I don't know for a fact. But yeah, so it seems like people are moving back forwards. And Kode gets his next shot out. Let's see how he does here with this shot. On the Gneisenau. 2 overpens. That's very disappointing. Nice big fat top wave coming across from the enemy team, and looks like our team managed to avoid most of it. As we can see here, he's been detected by 4 people. Interestingly, he's running the priority target skill on the Scharnhorst. Now, I don't always feel this is the most needed thing, because you are always going to be hit at in a BB. Maybe he just likes it. I do like the skill. It's a very useful skill to have. I wish it was like a free thing. And I think he's going to get 2 hits here. Interestingly, he turns out rather than into the torp, which was maybe a mistake there. And he is pushing himself right in. It looks like the enemy team is telling everyone exactly where to hit on, which is very useful. And again, 2 overpens on the Myoko. Bit of a shame. I find the Myoko a very hard ship to really do some effective damage on. It's quite a trolly ship, I would say. The arm is so unpredictable. And there you go. There you get the Citadel. Not too bad. We're already up at 15,000 damage, and he fires off his torpedoes into the smoke. And looks like our team is doing slightly better than the enemy team with regards to kills. However, they capped so early on. We're still 1 point behind. Well, not quite anymore, but never mind. Pretty close to 1 point behind. It looks as if Kode has found himself in a relatively decent position here. He's managed to place himself behind the island, so most of the team can't hit him, which means he's able to hit one team quite nicely. So it's a good position here. Well done to Kode for that. Only one boat can really attack him, and his team decided to smoke him up. Again, very nice team play there. It's always useful when DDs and I guess a few cruisers who have smoke can smoke up. He does move out of the smoke, which is I probably wouldn't recommend. I'd probably say get back inside the smoke, and hopefully the DD who smoked or another boat can spot for everyone. And we have Mahan moving out. Let's see if Code decides to put a few bullets into shells. He's angling round. Oh, he did try to take a little pot shot. Let's see how he does here. Oh, he gets a hit. He gets a hit. Not too bad. Looks like he's going to die pretty soon. I would leave that up to Mahan to kill that. Lots of communication going on in the chat, which is always nice to see. It's always nice when a team comes together in ranked. It does happen. I know it does happen. I know it never happens that often, but it does happen. And he is just repairing himself up. I guess he might as well use it. There's no reason why you shouldn't use it. This particular point here. And how does it do here? All misses. RNG does not favour Code A today. Right, another shot at the Mayoko. Get him out of the game. He's quite an easy boat to get. Oh, look at that. Horrible RNG. How horrible is that? Oh. Again, Code A is sticking in this decent position where he's not being focused on by many enemies. At the moment he's completely undetected, which is a really nice position to be in. And Code A switches over to his wide torps, which I never usually recommend because you usually want to be able to get the right sort of lead, and then that is the best way of doing it. Again, terrible amount of damage, but it's doing almost more damage with the secondaries at the moment. And there's Nice now just going for a suicide mission. I can't remember whether Nice... Oh, what is this coming up here? What was this? We've got a Shan horse moving up pretty close. And get that in there. And again, bounces. There's the Shan horse right there. No one's doing anything about it. Attack the Shan horse, damn it. Although the Colorado is very much in the way if you want to get torps out. I'll probably recommend the torps at this point here. And battleship's gone. It does get off the torpedoes, which I think is going to be taking 1 and 2 hits on the enemy, on the allies. And he's trying to get his torps off. I'd probably focus on secondaries if I was the guy. I wouldn't recommend doing torps because he's about to die anyway. But never mind. I guess that was a mistake here. He could have saved it for this Nice now, or the Shan horse in the distance. At the moment, there's a lot of intense, close combat action going. Maybe this is a C server thing. In the NA server, we tend to find that the teams stay very standoffish and don't get in close. This looks like good fun, to be honest. He still hasn't got any decent, amazing salvos yet. He's only at 39,000 damage. And you get a big salvo inside of him there. It's very, very angled. He's very, very broadside to this guy. Maybe he's trying to get torpedoes off into him. He needs to turn himself around and get him moved into a better angle position. But again, there's another Shan horse shooting over him. He's flanked on 2 sides. Difficult position here. Let's see what happens here. There we go. Decent salvo at last. Gets a torpedo hit. And he's only on 15,000 damage health. Let's see how well you can do from here. It looks like the allies have moved into a very good position. They're moving in towards the enemy cap, and the enemy team is retreating, which is a very good position to be in. He pops his repair, or his what's it called? The not called the repair. Well, whatever it's called. The one where it stops the fire. I always forget the name. He hits R basically. And he gets an okay salvo into the Mayoko, who's still alive, who's done well to get this far. It's quite a hard meta for him. And it looks like it's probably the best option to focus on. Again, he's down to 5,000 health. It looks like he's going to die pretty soon. And his team has been pretty good in the sense of telling exactly what everyone to do and all pushing together. And he is out of the game. Now we're going into viewing mode, and let's see how this game pans out. Ah, there we go. Got his full name. Code Aldenoa. I don't know. Code A. I'll call it Code A. And yeah, he compliments the team. That's nice. He says, fantastic teamwork. Well played. And that's always nice to see when a team comes together. It's very satisfying. Only the Shan horse left to go. Brilliant game, and this shows you what happens when DDs push as well as BBs. I would say in this ranked meta, the cruisers offer a support role and almost nothing else. The DDs offer the getting up front and spotting and torpedoing and zoning areas off, very important for DDs to do, and the BBs represent the big damage tanks to bully other players out. The Scharnhorst is not playing well. He's firing Hey Chi, which is sort of ridiculous. Looks like two of these tops are going to hit. That should be the end of the game. Nearly the end of the game. Good game. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time.